one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Blue Devils offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
We'll give the defense credit there. On 3rd down, it almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Boston College Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
To the air, it's Parker. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. He's got it along the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Duke. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Parker. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Soft spot in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Snap it to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. To the air, it's Eldridge. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up. But how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Goes to the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Blue Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Creates a little space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's got it on the right.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Bringing the heat. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, the big story in this game is ball security for this quarterback right now. That's already his second fumble of the game, guys, and we're not even through the first quarter yet.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got a man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
Turning it on! He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Boston College right back to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. To the air. It's Parker. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. The Blue Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got a man. It's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Searching forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kick is in the air. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Boston College wants to play fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Parker. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He's got it. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Smith.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Eldridge. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Blasted as he lets it go. They're working that left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to pass. It's Parker. Oh, they're after him. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Scanning the field, it's Parker. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Complete to start this drive.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Eagles. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Back to throw, it's Parker. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chester. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Eldridge. He caught it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 10 action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so we're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Back to throw, it's Eldridge. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's throwing for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. A little release to the back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Offense working from the pistol. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 8.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll leave it with him. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Near the 49-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Number 9.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Boston College, 15.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Boston College right back to the line. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Under fire. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They gave themselves room to operate with that 1st play. Now 1st down from the 37. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the draw. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Louisiana Tech.
Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy completion.
Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw again. Back open in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.